Good morning, Collinsville. My name is Jameson Coker, and I'm reporting from the CPN News Studio. Today, I have the pleasure of interviewing DeKalb County Career Tech Director, Jonathan Phillips. Welcome, Mr. Phillips, and thank you for joining us today.
Thank you.
Today, we have a few questions for you that were submitted by students at Collinsville. The first one, what is a brief description of the job of a Career Tech Director?
Career Tech Director is an administrator at the district level that's responsible for career tech education, programs, curriculum, and also your CTSOs like FFA, FCCLA, and FBLA.
What are some of the programs you offer at Tech School?
We offer cosmetology, healthcare 1 and 2, and this is going to be our first year coming up this fall that we're going to offer 10th grade, for 10th graders to enter. We have engineering. We have auto services, we have body collision, welding, we have criminal justice, fire science, and we're also going to be adding teaching and learning starting this fall as well. And we hope to be able to bring back JAG program, which is Jobs for Alabama Graduates. It's something we had about 20 years ago, and we've been getting some positive feedback from the state, and hopefully we'll also have that program to be offered as well.
So several different things.
Yes.
Why do you think Career Tech is important?
I think Career Tech is important because it's for everybody. It doesn't matter if you're going to seek a 4-year degree, or if you want to go past that and get a master's or beyond graduate level, or you just want to go to work. There's something in Career Tech education for everyone. Either you can learn through our basic trades, your traditional trades, like, also masonry. We have that at Tech School, and I'd overlooked that one. I knew I'd always overlook one. No offense to them, but, either you can go to auto mechanics, learn how to repair a car, or you may want to go in healthcare, and you may want to become a doctor or nurse practitioner or a nurse. So there are a lot of possibilities. That's why I always love Career Tech education, because, it doesn't matter what you're going into, we have something for you.
Can you share with us some of the results from competition?
I do. We just recently had our Skills USA district competition. We moved from the northern region, which we would always been competing against the Huntsville schools, to the central region. So now we're competing against Cherokee County, Etowah, Marshall, and our students did very well. I'll start off with welding. In the beginner, we had a clean sweep, first, second, and third. Braxton Dollar was first. Hayden Knowles was second. Noah Brothers was third. And then the advanced level, we swept all 3 categories of it as well. We had Thomas Matthews was first. John David Vargas was second. And Shelby Parker was third. Diesel equipment technology, which falls under our automotive services, Josh Rooks was second. Riley McBride was third. And then our carpentry, a new program we've started too. It's just new. Is our building science program. We had 2 people to place in it. William Grant and Caleb Mitchell finished in it. Cosmetology was Natalie Osteen. Automotive services was Hayden Hicks. Job interview was Liddy Laniers. And third and second place was Raina Evans. Now, the top 2 will go on to the state. In most of these competitions, there'll be a couple of them with cosmetology and automotive where they'll actually take the top 3 because there are not as many competing at the state level. And they'll do that in Mobile, April the 22nd to the 24th.
So there was 2 Collinsville students to...
Yes.
What seems to be the most popular program for students right now?
It's healthcare is very popular. It usually always is. Welding has always been a huge one. It's real hard to pinpoint just one but our biggest enrollment is welding, healthcare, and automotive services has become very popular the last couple of years. We've got a new instructor, Mr. Chris King, who's actually alumnus of Collinsville. And he is the instructor up there, and it's grown since he took over 2 years ago.
How do you see the future of Career Tech growing and changing?
I see it getting more tech-wise. Of course, what we're doing here today is proof of it. This is part of a CTE program. And I'm so excited about it because I think this gives other opportunities. I see it expanding. I see us, like I said, getting more technical fields, maybe more engineering, dealing with drones. Of course, I know y'all have a drone that y'all use as well. I see a lot of, like I said, the education part. we have a shortage of teachers. So we're going to start trying to grow our own. So we'll have that teaching program. It's just wide open, especially with the influx of Huntsville moving further east, the opportunities there. Also from Birmingham, we're surrounded by several metro areas, and there are a lot of opportunities for our students, but we'd love for them to have a career and stay here in DeKalb County. And I know all the moms and dads would love for their kids to stay here local. And so we want to have those opportunities, and when the new business and industry comes in, because we're going to have some opportunities with Huntsville expanding, that they're going to bring higher paying jobs to our area. So we want them to be prepared and be ready to take those jobs and live here.
Can you tell us about any new programs on the horizon for our tech school?
Like I said, the education, learning, teaching and learning is what they've changed it to now. The state loves changing them about every 2 to 3 years. But that will be for people who's interested in going in elementary or middle school. They'll have an opportunity to take a dual enrollment courses through JSU. So that'll help them get a jump start on their education career. Like I said before, we're looking to bring JAG in. That will also, they'll work with the career coaches and help people do career exploration, help them find careers, or get them ready for post-secondary. If they decide they want to go to Snead, Gadsden State, or Northeast, or start out at a 4-year university. So that we're excited about those opportunities as well.
Is there a possibility for a new tech school in the near future?
We hope so. We've actually been meeting. I actually had a meeting yesterday in Montgomery with our legislative delegation, and the talk is picking up, and we hope to have a plan soon. We're going to be meeting with some federal representatives here very soon, and hopefully we can start looking at the phase of building a new one and offering some new programs like we mentioned, some of the new technology, different things that may be offering our students to help them prepare for the jobs of the future for our area. And it's going to be, I think it's going to be positive. I look forward to this phase that we're about to enter.
What would you say to upcoming students who are trying to decide whether to attend tech school or not?
I'd say give it a chance. You'll be amazed at the kind of things that we do up there. I know you go for the 10th grade tour, we go for 8th grade tours too, but it's just something about the place. It's special. Just like I think every career tech program's special. Your program here is very unique. It's special. And, be willing to get involved, try new things. You may, I'll tell you a funny story about our masonry instructor. He's won a national championship in masonry when he was a alumnus of the tech school. Well, he came in and thought he was going into automotive, and it was full when he came up there. He was originally from Ider, and he said, well, I don't know what I'm going to do next. So the masonry department is right next to the automotive department. So he wanders over into masonry and ends up being one of the most successful masonry teachers in the state of Alabama, in the history of the state of Alabama. So you just never know. You may find something that you weren't expecting.
Yeah. What do you think is unique about our career tech programs here at Collinsville?
Well, first off, you got a state-of-the-art building for your ag and family consumer science. It's the envy of most anybody in the state that's visited. We've had numerous people from Montgomery come up and talk about how nice it is, how modernized it is, and talking about what a benefit it will for all the students, that they'll be prepared for a career. And then also what we're doing here now is so unique. I love this kind of stuff here because I think it prepares you, whether you go into broadcast or not, it prepares you for many things in life. It can prepare you for public speaking. It can prepare you for just being able to manage sets, manager role. There's just so many things that can come out of career tech programs. And the ones that's here at Collinsville are unique than maybe some of the other schools. And I think that's great. That's what we need. We need that personalization. And that also gives a sense of pride for the school and the community to have something that's different and to be known for that.
That's all we have for today. We want to thank Mr. Phillips for joining us and answering our questions. Be sure to like and subscribe to Collinsville Panther Network to keep up with our latest content.